Yes, my people, will see your boy once again. Atakata one nani boni ne. Anywhere you work out, they tell you say there is no say na set up. As we they see and they hear and so they bring and they come for you. Remember, anywhere you work out, they tell you say there is no say na set up. Pay attention on this video. Listen to me very carefully. You remember this man? You know the man? That is the president of Burkina Faso. I just want to flash you video waiting this man don't they do and the waiting is about to do more. You understand? Like waiting is about to do again. You understand? In Africa. As you watch this video, I beg. All I want from you, share this video. Just touch your hand for the sharing button. Share the video. Like the video. Drop your comment. Follow us our page. Follow us for our Instagram and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Follow us for more updates. You understand? Because we are bringing out more updates for you. We are back. Watch the video. Pay attention on this video.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog, and I am here once more. I am here because there is one information I have for you. This information is unbelievable. It is the type of information we never expected that we would hear in Africa. But it is happening now. You would be imagining, what am I saying? We have never imagined that there could be a Cold War in Africa, but it is right now happening. There is a big tension among old African leaders over what is happening in Burkina Faso. Since Burkina Faso President IBRAHIM TRAORE took over on September 2022, he has been bringing war equipment, weapons, all types of ammunition into Burkina Faso. But what he is bringing this year is shaking every African leader. And they are right now panicking among themselves. They don't know the plan of IBRAHIM TRAORE anymore. This year alone, 2 batches of military equipment, heavy ones. The one that surprised them is the one that happened on 9th April 2024, when IBRAHIM TRAORE acquired sophisticated Barata drones from Turkey. On 9th of April 2024, Burkina Faso armed forces received large batch of Turkish Bayraktar drones, government says. Burkina Faso unveiled its new long-range combat drone, Akinci, on April 8, 2024, marking a significant development in its efforts to enhance defense capabilities against regional insurgent groups. The 2 Akinci drones presented to the military during a ceremony presided over by the head of the junta, Captain IBRAHIM TRAORE, are part of a larger set of Turkish armaments acquired by Burkina Faso, which also includes 5 Bayraktar TB2 drones and a variety of guided and unguided munitions. The introduction of Akinci drones underscores Burkina Faso's increasing reliance on Turkish military products, indicating a shift towards new defense suppliers and partners. This trend suggests a growing prominence of Africa as a potentially lucrative market for Turkish defense companies, with exports of defense and aerospace products to the continent steadily rising. Manufactured by the Turkish defense company Baykar, the Bayraktar Akinci, or Raider in Turkish, is a high-altitude, long-endurance, unmanned combat aerial vehicle, UCAEV. With a maximum takeoff weight exceeding 5.5 tons and a payload of over 1,350 kilograms, the Akinci is equipped with powerful turboprop engines and an extensive array of electronic and communication systems. The Bayraktar TB2 is a tactical combat drone manufactured by Baykar Defense. With a wingspan of 12 meters and a payload of 150 kilos, it is equipped with cameras and sensors for surveillance, reconnaissance, and targeting operations. With a flight endurance of over 24 hours and the capability to carry air-to-ground missiles, the TB2 is effective for border surveillance and domestic security operations. Meaning that IBRAHIM TRAORE will be monitoring some African countries without them knowing it. This is unbelievable. Not only drones, jet fighters, military tanks, weapons everywhere. And when they thought It is over. On Thursday, June 6, 2024, Captain Ibrahim Traore hands over equipment to strengthen the operational capabilities of the fighting forces. The president of Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, handed over a large batch of military and engineering equipment to the defense and security forces. These are armored combat vehicles resistant to improvised explosive devices, weapons, munitions, and military engineering work equipment, including excavators, truck carriers, tanks, which were acquired for continuous reinforcement operational capabilities of the fighting forces on the ground. Take the time necessary to train the crews so that they can be sufficiently well drilled for the effective use of this equipment. Remember that we are in a world of predation, and to have peace, we must wage war. So, wage war, instructed the Supreme Chief of the National Armed Forces, Captain Ibrahim Traore, to the Minister of Defense and Veterans Affairs, Brigadier General Kassoum Koulibaly, by handing over the keys to these tactical and combat vehicles. The Minister of Defense expressed the recognition of the fighting forces to the head of state for the efforts made in the acquisition of equipment. According to him, this batch of equipment, which only represents the first delivery of a global order of 4 batches, will make it possible to support field units and military engineering for the fortification of the camps. He indicated that part of the equipment intended for military engineering is already deployed on the ground. Minister Koulibaly reiterated his thanks to the Burkina people, who are making significant financial efforts to acquire the equipment, which accompanies the reconquest of the national territory. After seeing all this thing happening, ECOWAS, which banned Ibrahim Traore, along with Goita and Chiani, called them back to join ECOWAS. Up to today, Ibrahim Traore has not responded to ECOWAS. The tension and the panic increased. They do not know what Ibrahim Traore and Russia is planning. Most of these leaders that are panicking right now are the corrupt leaders.
Oh my God.
They are the ones that when they come into office, the first thing they will do is to approve SUV for every governor, every minister, every lawmaker, every senator. These are the ones that have been misusing their country's economies. And Ibrahim Traore is against this action. He is the only leader in Africa that never approved the use of SUV in Africa. And anybody who is going to work with him must use his own vehicle to come to work. Instead of misusing the money to buy Toyota Land Cruiser SUV, Ibrahim Traore used the money to buy tractors and employ people. All these old leaders who have been criticizing Ibrahim Traore but had used their country's money to go to Japan to buy Toyota Land Cruiser SUV are now panicking because they have found out there is one thing different between them, and that thing is mismanagement of public fund. Now, they don't know his action. Well, and this is the reason I have always said, the clear conscience fears no accusation. These leaders who have used their country's money to go to Japan to acquire Toyota Land Cruiser SUV. Some of them have bought up to 1,000 pieces just to make sure that they enjoy in their office why the masses are suffering. All these leaders, they have guilty conscience inside them, and that is the reason they are now panicking. Had it been that these leaders are completely clean, would they be afraid? Of course no. The reason they are afraid is because they know they are corrupt. And the weapon coming into Burkina Faso is now making them to be afraid. Because they don't know what this young leader is going to do. Ibrahim Traore may do something that Africa never expected. Him and Russia may go and be joining some opposition party in some corrupt countries to make sure that Africa is getting out from corruption. But this rumor, nobody knows whether it is true or not. The only thing everybody is aware of is that the number of ammunitions coming in to Burkina Faso. It's unbelievable. And African leaders never seen anything like that before. As I'm talking to you right now, There is a drone in West Africa owned by IBRAHIM TRAORE, latest Bayrata Turkish drone hovering in West Africa. Now, IBRAHIM TRAORE is monitoring West Africa. This is unbelievable. And a young leader whom nobody believed in the beginning has become the one God sent to show the template of good governance. Many countries are wishing if IBRAHIM TRAORE is from their country, because Burkina Faso has never had a good leadership as she is having it right now. And a lot of people would wish if this is happening in their countries. I just come to show you that there is a panic in Africa among the corrupt leaders. Why are they panicking? Guilty conscience. They know what they are doing wrong. Those Toyota SUV they are using to confuse us, that each time they win an election, they go there in Japan to pack 400, 500, 1,000 pieces, 300 pieces, to bring it into Africa and began to enjoy misusing our economy. Now the guilty conscience has caught them. When Africa is suffering, there is no factories in Africa. If this money they are misusing in Japan by buying Toyota SUV have been used to create factories, things would have been better today. Some of those Toyota Land Cruiser they are buying in Japan, the bulletproof one costs $200,000 US. The ones that are not bulletproof cost $150,000 US. Each one of it can build 3 factories in Africa. Africa is importing everything, but these corrupt leaders are misusing their country's money to go and buy Toyota Land Cruiser for 4 years. Why didn't they use it to build factories if they come for good governance? Now, there is panic among themselves. Let's see how this ends. Thank you very much for watching. This is end.Vlog. Thank you.
Guys, what is your thoughts on this video? I don't want to talk much. Your thoughts on this video, what you think and what you understand about this video, please just drop it on comment section. Don't forget to share this video. Still your boy once again, Atakata1 Nani Bonine. Always know that anywhere you work rich, then tell you say it dey easy, no say na set up. As we see them, they hear and so always they bring and they come for you. Share this video. Okay, Messian. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can see the name, Atakata TV. Subscribe. Follow us. Thank you.